The owner, but we have still not received a call back yet. If you're worried about further charges to your account, you can call your bank to learn what proactive steps you can take. Well, elsewhere, a local lumberjack is being sent with the best of the best in the United States to compete in Australia. Our Jordan Tracy met with the 27-year-old about being a professional lumberjack. Jordan joins us live now in the studio. Jordan, this sounds fun, bud.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun just watching, and being a professional lumberjack wasn't a part of Brouse's original plan, but after seeing a team in college, he was hooked. Brouse originally played baseball in college, but found that being on the team took too much time away from his studies. As a forestry major, Brouse got interested when he saw that the school had a lumberjack team. Brouse loves to compete, and ever since, he's been training hard as a professional lumberjack. He helps to put on local events and demonstrations in Bedford, and is currently training for the United States under-35 team trip to Australia. Brouse explained the competitiveness of the sport when I caught up with him yesterday.
We compete against time and we compete against ourselves. You're always trying to get better and better and better and faster and faster. So, you're never, there's a such thing as called a perfect cut, but it's never obtained. It's only what you can fathom as a perfect cut and what can be a perfect cut, but it's never attained, so you're always chasing it.
Now, Brouse explained that he goes through weight training and cardio to prepare for events. Now, coming up at 6:30, I'll have more on his excitement to represent the United States, as well as a little demonstration of a couple of the events he will be competing in. Reporting live, Jordan Tracy, WTAJ.
Morning, we told you the story of Zach Brouse, who will represent the United States in the sport of a lumberjacking. Our Jordan Tracy rejoins us now live with much more. Is it lumberjacking or lumberjack, the sport?
I think it's the sport of lumberjack.
The sport of lumberjack.
Sport of lumberjack.
Either way, I'm amazed by this. This is incredible. I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know there was a sport. And the fact that he's going to be representing our country is even more amazing.
Well, definitely. And when I spoke to Brouse yesterday about his trip, he talked about that honor that comes with representing the country. And, of course, I had to see a demonstration.
Yes. Oh, let's see it.
Obviously, very few people go professional in baseball or football, and I just happened to go professional as a lumberjack.
For Bedford native Zach Brouse, the unique sport of lumberjack was not in his original plan. Brouse was a forestry major and baseball player at the Allegheny College of Maryland, where he decided baseball took too much time from his studies. That's when he discovered the school's lumberjack team. Now, years later, he has the honor to represent his country in the sport.
I'm pumped. It was definitely one of my dreams once I became in the professional ranks. That's one of the biggest achievements you can have is to, represent your country. I think that's with any sport. If you get to represent your country, I don't think there's any greater honor.
Brouse will head to Australia in April as a member of the top 10 lumberjacks under the age of 35 in the United States. The team was selected by Steel Incorporated and Duluth Trading Company, who act as sponsors for the trip. The goal is to make the United States more competitive in the growing sport.
It is pretty neat. I get to say that I'm representing not only the country, but myself, my family, and my hometown of Bedford, which has given me a ton of support over the past couple of years in pursuing my dream and goals.
Of course, I couldn't leave without Brouse giving me a demonstration from the training space he built in his backyard. Yeah, now Zach has a wife and an 18-month-old child. And I asked him which was more difficult, training or wrangling an 18-month-old. He said the 18-month-old.
18-month-old, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no training for that. He can at least train, build muscle, all that. By hitting that, you can't train for working with.
It's extra cardio work.
Oh, it is. I guess you think about it. Yeah, Jordan, that's good stuff, man. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Keep us posted on everything.
Oh yeah, and we definitely wish him all the best in April.
We do. All righty. Thank you, Jordan Tracy, for us this morning. So to come on